You're a business coach, and you're ready to go to the next level. What if we told you someone could give you useful and practical information to do that, who sold several multi-million-dollar businesses, had a company that was named Los Angeles Business of the Year, featured on NBC, CBS, ABC, Fox Primetime News, as well as the LA Times, Daily News, and NPR Radio? That person just happens to have a podcast. Welcome to the Business Coach's Corner with Rebecca Gold. Here to help business coaches take their businesses to the next level and beyond their wildest dreams. Solid, practical, and useful information on how to get clients off the charts results. Learn how to gain personal and financial freedom for the coach and your clients, and to be the best business coach you can be. Let's do this. This is the Business Coach's Corner, and this is your host, Rebecca Gold.
Hey, my powerhouse coaches. Welcome to another exciting episode of Coach's Corner number 6. This is the show where we don't just talk about growing your coaching business. We uncover the very secrets to scaling, creating meaningful client results, and building a life of freedom. I'm Bex Gold, and today's episode is a big one. We are talking about planning and execution. How to overcome the roadblocks that slow down coaches, deliver serious results, and of course, build that dream lifestyle we are all aiming for, babe. So here's the truth. Every coaching business, whether it's brand new or already thriving, has challenges. But the good news is they're not your roadblocks. They're simply puzzles to solve. Today, we're going to tackle methods for planning wisely and executing relentlessly while keeping your laser focus on what really matters, results, for your clients and for yourself. So let's dive into the good stuff. Let's start with a hard truth. A lot of us get stuck in planning paralysis analysis, right? We keep brainstorming ideas, mapping out big moves, and crafting to-do lists till they're color-coded and perfectly aligned. Does that sound familiar? Execution is where the magic actually happens. Planning alone doesn't get us anywhere. If it's not tied to actionable goals, then it's just wishful thinking with extra glitter. It feels like progress on the surface, but underneath, we're just spinning those wheels, babe. So what's the fix? The key is in strategic planning tied to accountability. Your roadmap shouldn't just be pretty. It should be designed to answer two things. What's my next clear step toward where I want to be? And what metric am I using to measure my success along the way? For example, if your goal is to land 3 high-value clients this month, then your plan must outline specific daily actions tied to that outcome, such as booking 5 potential discovery calls a week, reaching out to referrals, and following up with qualified leads relentlessly, not just once. That's not going to get you anywhere. You're not just writing goals down. You're creating action steps and deadlines connected to those actions. And hey, here's another tip. Schedule everything. If it's not in your calendar, it does not exist. Plain and simple. If you want to move forward in your coaching business, treat every task like an interview or an important date. If it's scheduled, it is sacred. All right, now let's talk about a seriously undervalued way to grow your business. Partnerships or joint ventures, strategic alliances, whatever you want to call it. I am about to spill the tea about one specific group of people who can be your ticket to a flood of potential clients. Here's the deal. Accountants. Yes, accountants are some of the most connected folks in business. Think about it. Business owners trust accountants with their money, with their books, basically with their livelihood. Now imagine building relationships with accountants who regularly work with business owners. If you can cultivate partnerships with just one accountant, that connection could lead to dozens or even hundreds of referrals. How do you approach this? Position yourself not just as another coach, but as someone who complements what they do. You help their clients scale their businesses. So those books they're keeping look even better with bigger revenue streams and long-term clients for the accountant. Make it easy for them to refer you. Instead of being vague about your coaching services, define exactly how you can help their clients, what results you typically achieve, and if possible, provide proof of your track record, your testimonials, your case studies, you name it. With just one strategic partnership, you can open the floodgates. It's like someone handing you a VIP pass to the audience you want to serve, and it's all based on trust and mutual benefit. All right. Now, this part is huge, 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 huge. If you want to stand out as a coach, your business needs to operate like the businesses you're helping. Hello to Sing Integrity. Does that word mean anything to you? That means knowing your numbers, and I say this with love. If you're out there helping clients grow their revenue, but you aren't tracking your own metrics, you're missing half the puzzle, and you're not doing what you expect your clients to do. Let's break this down. Numbers are like the pulse of your business. If you don't know them, you're missing clarity. And what happens when you don't have clarity? You're winging it. You're guessing, babe. You're hoping that things are going to work out. That's not freedom. That's stress disguised as motivation. What numbers should you track in your coaching business? Here are some essentials. Number one, lead generation metrics. How many leads are finding you through referrals, ads, email funnels, social media, or what other way you're marketing? Number two, conversion rates. How many of these leads actually hop on a discovery call or inquire about your services with you? Number three, revenue per client. Know exactly how much each client contributes to your bottom line and how profitable your pricing model really is. Then do the same for your clients. Set clear KPIs, key performance indicators, with every client from day one, whether it's revenue growth, operational efficiency, team performance improvements. The numbers keep your coaching grounded in measurable, tangible results and success. Here's a quick analogy for you. Numbers are like a GPS. Without them, you don't know if you're where you want to be or if you drove straight into a field. Stay close to those metrics. Plus, clients love coaches who care enough to track results. It's magnetic. It's like watching a sports event with no score. It would be stupid. You're only going to watch and it's only exciting if you do the numbers. So let's talk about leveling up. One of the most important things any coach can do is invest in themselves. I don't mean buying the fanciest planner or adding more sticky notes to your office wall. I mean continuously learning, staying curious, showing up at events, networking, reading books, and surrounding yourself with growth-minded individuals. Here's why. The moment you sit back and think, I've got this coaching thing figured out, it's in the bag, you stop improving. The great coaches, the ones who break ceilings and build empires, are the ones who invest in mentorship, stay hungry for new perspectives, and connect deeply with their communities. After all, coaches need coaches too. And don't forget, building strong networks isn't about commissions or short-term wins. It's about creating relationships based on trust and reciprocity. People hire coaches not because they offer services, but because they spark real transformation. And that starts with you being someone others can trust and learn from. All right, so now let's pull everything together. Planning, partnerships, numbers, lifelong learning. These aren't just strategies for building a coaching business. They're pathways towards freedom. Your coaching business should feel like an extension of your dream life, not something that pulls you further away from it. Imagine having reliable systems, a clear focus on results, and clients who value what you bring to the table. Imagine getting off calls feeling energized, not drained, because you're working with the people you're meant to serve. You're delivering massive impact while your systems do the heavy lifting where they should. This isn't just a pipe dream. It's possible, and it starts with taking action today. All right, my rock star coaches, it's time to put today's lessons to work. Here is your homework, because what kind of coach would I be if I don't give homework all the time? Start defining your measurable goals and commit to tracking those numbers in your business. Okay, your KPIs, what are they going to be? 2, identify partnerships with accountants or other trusted professionals who connect you with high value leads. Number 3, commit to learning something new this week. Choose a book, a webinar, networking event. Show up with intention. This episode was all about planning, execution, and staying laser focused on results for yourself and your clients. That's the secret sauce to building an epic coaching business. Trust me, the time, freedom, and financial freedom will follow. All right, my friends, until next time, keep pushing, keep growing, and keep chasing that dream life that you deserve, babe. If today's episode inspired you, share it with your fellow coaches, subscribe to the podcast, and most importantly, take bold action right now. Catch you next time. Let's create some magic. Bye-bye.
You've been listening to the Business Coaches Corner. Thanks for listening to the show. Make sure to like, rate, review, and subscribe. We hope you've gotten some useful and practical information from the show, and we hope you had fun along the way too. For questions or comments, send an email to bex@thegoldstandardcoach.com or visit the website at thegoldstandardcoach.com. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn at The Gold Standard Coach. We'll see you next time. Thanks for listening.